Hi everyone, I'm LP and I'm here to unshrink the computer role-playing game Albion. Now this game was published in 1995 by Blue Byte, which I believe was also the development studio, and I think they were based somewhere in Europe. This particular edition is the original North American release. It's a very cool box where it has this kind of double layered component to the front where there is a foreground and then there is a background that's recessed. Now, unfortunately, because it is sealed and it's been sealed for 20 plus years, the shrink is tightening and causing stress on this raised fascia. So every corner on the front is actually creased and pulling inwards. The good news is that the box itself behind that, so if we look at the back, is totally solid. Like there is no shrink damage or even any other kind of shelf wear to the box that I can determine. It really is just that more delicate front part. So to save the box, the best thing we can do is to remove the shrink. And I know that will upset some purists, but I would rather have this preserved and maybe even vaguely repaired than to let it continue to be crushed by its aging shrink. I'm pretty sure it's original shrink wrap. The clue is mostly in the fact that it has a very old looking price sticker for $34.99. I don't know if that would have been the original price. It seems a little low, but I really don't know. However, I can tell that the shrink is certainly old. It has that kind of slightly dry quality to it that I don't really find with newer shrinked items. Just conjecture, I really don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter because it's coming out. So I have my trusty Swiss Army knife here, and I'm going to, as carefully as possible, release the game. So there are actually sticky tabs underneath the shrink. I'm going to slice straight through those. I could just remove the shrink and preserve the sticky tabs and have a semblance of a sealed box. I don't really collect sealed boxes, and I'm kind of curious to see what's inside. So here we go. There we go, get in. I didn't want to cut into the cardboard, so that's why I was being so careful there. Kind of pull this all the way along. Here we go. I can already see that this shrink is so tight on this corner and it's pulling so hard in here that it's actually kind of hard to pull off. There we go, I just loosened it. So these are the corners that are really being pulled inwards. So now they can breathe a sigh of relief even, although they are released, a sigh of release. Okay, there we go, off comes the shrink. And we have Albion free of its binding. So what do we have? Well, we have a rather beautiful two-layered box fascia that I think can be recovered with a little gentle massaging. Ooh, sorry. But it definitely is pulling inward. But the rest of the box, other than some slight crushing on those front corners, seems very crisp. There's a little creasing in this corner, nothing too serious. So now let's see what's in there. Now I've already sliced through this tab, so I'm going to release this flap as gently as I can. Now this is tight feeling. I dislike creased tabs. If any of you have watched other unboxings of one-piece boxes that I've done, I work really hard not to crease the flap tabs. Okay. Here we go. Now here you can actually see the way the box is constructed. It's really just, there is an inner scaffolding that has that print just there. So the regular box has a cutout in the front, and then there's this inner scaffolding that has the print on it of the background. So inside we have some cardboard reinforcement, and that may all just slide out if I can do that gently. There we go. Another look inside just so you can all see how that looks and works. Put that to one side for a moment. And then here we have Albion. Yep, that's a CD-ROM disc. Compact disc, read-only memory disc. Sealed, as you can see. I'm not going to unshrink that because I have the GOG copy of this game, so I just see no point in freeing the disc from its shrink because the jewel case is not going to suffer. So I will definitely keep this in its shrink. And then we also have a manual. So this is the Albion manual. Notes. Man, I miss having manuals that have note sections in the back. Notes. And different magic systems. Now, I have to be honest, I have not played this game yet. It's on my to-play list, so I'm looking forward to it. And it's even more exciting now that I have the original disc. Yeah, looks like a pretty good manual. Fairly hefty. Look forward to reading that. And then we, of course, have some promotional material, and the first thing they promote is Albion, coming soon. Slightly anachronistic, but okay. Along with the Settlers 2, Battle Isle 2220, Archimedean Dynasty. I was wondering what else Blue Byte published. Well, there you have it. And a registration card. Whoopee! Now, just for interest's sake, I'll put these together carefully later. I did grab my other copy of Albion off the shelf, and that is the Blue Byte Classics re-release. Now, this is just a 2-part box. Now, this is a European, specifically UK version that I just thought I'd share. Clearly, this is a budget re-release, so they do the whole graphic design thing. Ugly graphic design thing is unfortunate, but otherwise, it's a pretty neat, regular 2-piece box. If you look inside, nothing too exciting. There's the disc, which is different. It has the inverse image on it of the cat lady squatting, and obviously it's black and white. And then there is the manual and nothing else in my particular copy, which is the exact same format. And I think probably the manual has less note sections. Oh, look at that. You only get 1 note section. So if you're going to take anything away from this video, is that if you pick up the Blue Byte Classics box, you're going to have 2 fewer note sections, which is, let's be honest here, that's a bummer. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching, checking out this unshrinking. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm at Dancing Crab. I'm doing a box a day where I'm sharing my big box collection slowly, one day at a time. And of course, be sure to check out all the other videos on the Big Box PC Game Collectors YouTube channel, and come join us over on our Facebook group. That's everything for this time. Catch you guys later. Peace.